Folks, welcome to Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. I'm in the test facility here at Beretta USA in Gallatin, Tennessee. We got a factory tour, brand new shotguns the public hasn't seen. Bob Redfern's gonna get a chance to shoot them this week. We got a whole lot of action going on, and it's a first. Don't miss a single minute of our show this week here from Gallatin, Tennessee at Beretta USA. Rooster! Oh my goodness. Ooh. It has been a great time.
This week's Chevrolet destination takes us to the Beretta USA location in Gallatin, Tennessee. Let's take a quick look at Beretta and their history. Beretta is the oldest industrial dynasty in the world, dating back to 1526. 15 generations of captains have been able to foster innovation and create a business model that has been ahead of its time. This is Beretta. Through the centuries, Beretta has been producing quality firearms for its customers, not only for recreational shooters, but numerous armed and police forces around the world. Their benchmark shotguns, the Beretta S55 and the A300 model, have been popular with shooters and hunters around the globe for decades. And Beretta's famous 9mm semi-automatic pistol, Model 92, has been one of the most successful firearms in history, reaching almost 4 million units produced and supplied. Beretta is devoted to new technologies and investment in innovations to offer superior quality products. Beretta states that their secret for success is the same as it was in 1526. Continue to build quality products that customers are looking for and expect. This will be the North Star that will guide Beretta to the next generation and for those to come. And to get to your destination, make sure you're getting there in a new Chevrolet vehicle. For more information, specials, or a dealer near you, visit Chevrolet.com.
Well, folks, welcome back to the show. We're here at the Beretta USA Factory in Gallatin, Tennessee. I tell you what, joining me now is Logan Killam, the product manager for all shotguns here. What a special deal you have, okay?
Thank you.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, but you've got some shotguns here that folks haven't seen before, and let alone use. Tell me what we're going to see here while we're at the factory.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. We appreciate you being here. So we've got a number of different things. We're going to be looking at some of the over and unders out of Italy. Got a new Ultra Leggero lightweight hunting gun for upland.
Oh, wow.
We've got a brand new Silver Pigeon 5, some beautiful wood, beautiful engraving, kind of a step up from the rest of the Silver Pigeon family. And then on the U.S. side, guns we make right here behind these doors are the new A300 Ultimas. We've got a brand new sporting gun as well as a fancy launch edition. We've got a new upland with some beautiful, beautiful engraving, some American wood on it. It's just some gorgeous stuff coming out of here. And then moving on from there, we've got some other new things we're going to show you that we're really excited about. Some hunting solid colors for upcoming waterfowl season, including red dot optics on shotguns, which I know is kind of a new thing. We've got some brand new technology that we're happy to show off.
Well, Logan, I can't wait to get out on the factory floor and actually see where these things are made. This is going to be a first for our show, and I'm glad it happened here at Beretta USA in Gallatin. It's like coming home, Tennessee. I spent a lot of time here, but I can't wait to get out there and take a look.
Yeah, we're thrilled. We've got the factory cleaned and polished up, got some great machines running, so we're going to have a good time.
Well, folks, when we come back, we're going to be on the factory floor here in Gallatin, Tennessee at Beretta USA.
Be sure you and your whole family makes it to South Carolina's largest outdoor expo, March 22nd through the 24th at the South Carolina Fairgrounds. Go to psclassic.com for events, vendors, and ticket information. Take a journey off the beaten path to Lake Hartwell Country. Tucked away in the northeast corner of South Carolina, Lake Hartwell Country is a hidden gem with waterfalls, mountains, beautiful lakes, and history dating back to Revolutionary War times. For the outdoor enthusiasts, Lake Hartwell Country offers fishing, hiking, water recreation, horseback riding, and so much more. Come visit Lake Hartwell Country, the land by the blue wall.
Understand the fish. Design the bait. No, redesign it. Trim this. Add that. Definitely more of that. Perfect. Will they smash it? Smashing it and holding it. That's how we do it. That's the formulas. Tweak the colors. Make it sing. make it dance. Optimized design for that lateral line, all with a single track mind for getting hit, staying bit, ripping lips, for making any fish your fish. That's our science. Berkeley science, baby.
It's time again for the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, South Carolina's largest outdoor expo, March 22nd through the 24th. There's something for the whole family. Go online at psclassic.com for events, vendors, and ticket information.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you today by these great partners. By the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, making life better in the outdoors of South Carolina. By Berkeley. Berkeley, your fish, our science. By Upcountry South Carolina. Upcountry South Carolina, perfectly seasoned. By Southern Woods Plantation, offering the best quail hunting in the Southeast. And by Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes.
Well, folks, welcome back to the show. Logan has given us a tour of the factory here at Beretta USA. Logan, what's up next? I mean, this place is so amazing.
Well, Bob, thanks, appreciate it. So we are here in the gunsmithing and repair area. So these guys are brought down here from the Akakeek facility where it's traditionally been. They're now doing all the repairs on the pistols and the semi-automatics and the rifles that we make. And so these guys are fully trained and vetted in how to repair pistols, rifles, shotguns, and you can see them here working on got an action in the 92. And so everything that comes back from the field, these guys get to take a look at.
Oh my gosh, the ultimate toy place.
It is.
I bet you guys get to see so many different things in here. I mean, you know, because you know it's very rare that anything happens to a gun and a firearm, but you know, it's great to know that customer service is #1 here at Beretta.
And it's so close to the factory, which is great. So if these guys see something going on, they can communicate back to the factory, and if they need more parts, the factory's right here. So it really helps to cut down on our return turnaround time.
Well, look, man, I can't wait to see the rest of it. Let's go.
We'll go
You
see
lead
the other stuff.
Yeah, you lead the way.
So Bob, we're here at our next machine, and this is a dual milling center combined with a central arm that really helps us speed up our production. So the way this machine works is it picks a part out of a tray, loads it into one machining center, and then our multi-tool spindle does its work. The robot arm picks it up, checks it off, cleans it, and then loads it into the second machine where it'll finish the operation. And then when it's done with the second operation, that robot arm picks it up, measures it for critical tolerances, and then loads it back on a finished part tray. So this machine is really, really helpful at cutting down our cycle time, increasing our quality, and it does all these checks in between operations. So if we have a problem, it stops the process before we make a bad part. So it's really, really key to the Beretta quality.
Well, Logan, I have to ask you, okay, here in the factory, how many shifts? I mean, is this running 7 days a week, 24 hours a day?
It does. These machines in particular run 3 shifts. So we have people here around the clock, making sure that the machine is running, it's always producing parts. You know, the demand for Beretta product is at an all-time high. So these machines are really critical for us making the guns the customers need at a quality and a price that they can afford. So yeah, we run 3 shifts. This factory's got about 250 employees, and they do everything from our customer services here, our repairs are here, machining, assembly. It's all done right here in Tennessee.
Wow. And I have to ask you too, the numbers of shotguns and pistols roughly that you guys produce annually?
Yeah, so we'll do about 100,000 firearms out of this facility every year, and that's a mix of some pistols, some rifles, and then a lot of shotguns.
Wow. I can't wait to see what's next,
You
man.
want to show you the next one?
Yeah, let's do it. Logan, this thing looks cool.
This is my favorite machine in the whole plant. And why I love this machine so much is that this was hand-built, hand-designed, hand-assembled right here in this facility. We had a need to do some grinding and polishing on 92 barrels. It's a very delicate operation, it takes a lot of skill and practice. But what was happening is we were having a high degree of quality problems. So we designed and built the machine you see behind us to do that automatedly. So a robot arm will pick up a raw barrel, it'll assemble and grind it, 2 different stages, and then compare it on a checker to make sure the quality is what we need before it goes back in the finished goods basket. So I love that this machine still works here. It's designed by our internal engineers, and it gets us that incredible quality that we need and allows people to do other more important tasks besides hand grinding barrels.
So all before this machine, it was all done by a person?
All done by hand.
Wow.
So that pistol you had in the service was hand ground, hand fitted out of those machines. And now this machine gives you even better accuracy, better quality, particularly in the finish, the fit and finish. This machine is really what's helping us achieve that.
Oh my goodness, wow. This is awesome. Let's go look at the rest of it. I can't wait.
I'll show you the other stuff.
All right, man, let's go.
So Bob, we've seen the machinery, we've seen the finishing process, we've seen all the steps it takes to assemble, manufacture, build a firearm here at Beretta USA. So we like to end the tour here as kind of an overview with all of the different firearms that we make out of this facility. So we've got the A300 Ultimas that we're going to be shooting this afternoon, the A300 Ultima Patrol, which is the new self-defense gun. We've got the 94, of course, that we saw being assembled on the machine with the grinding, 92X, the 92XI, which is also the new 94 variant, the Tomcat Bobcat, the famous small pocket pistols that Beretta is so well known for, 92FS, and of course the APX carry. So from right here, you can get a sense of all the different configurations we make, assemble, and ship right from this facility.
Logan, this has been a factory tour for the ages. I tell you, I am so impressed with what you guys do here. It is truly a volunteer state. Beretta USA is right at home, and I can tell you, I can't wait to get out to the range and start popping some of these targets out here this afternoon. So folks, I tell you what, when we come back, we're going to be headed out to the Nashville Gun Club with my good friends at Beretta, and we're going to shoot some shotguns for the first time, okay? The public hasn't even seen them, and you're going to get a chance to see them right here.
Nestled in the western part of South Carolina, the Old 96th District is comprised of Abbeville, Edgefield, Greenwood, Lawrence, and McCormick counties. Rich in history and small-town charms, the Old 96th District is part of South Carolina's freshwater coast, with over 2,000 miles of shoreline offering lakeside camping, boating, and fishing. Local shops offer a variety of unique gifts, artwork, and food. Discover the unexpected wonders of the Old 96th District of South Carolina.
It's time again for the Palmetto Sportsman's Classic, South Carolina's largest outdoor expo, March 22nd through the 24th. There's something for the whole family. Go online at psclassic.com for events, vendors, and ticket information.
Good taste. It starts at the beginning. And when you take what was started right here in South Carolina and keep it here, we promise you'll notice the difference. Because fresh, locally grown food just tastes better. As you gather together with friends and family, be sure to enjoy the best the season has to offer. Choose certified South Carolina grown produce and products. It's a matter of taste.
Be sure you and your whole family makes it to South Carolina's largest outdoor expo, March 22nd through the 24th at the South Carolina Fairgrounds. Go to psclassic.com for events, vendors, and ticket information. The Sportsman's Table is brought to you by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. Whether you live in South Carolina or coming to vacation, make sure you're purchasing South Carolina-grown farm products. Make sure your food is South Carolina certified. It's a matter of taste.
Folks, welcome into this week's edition of the Sportsman's Table. We're on the beautiful campus of Horry Georgetown Tech here at the International Culinary Institute in Myrtle Beach. And joining me is executive chef instructor and the owner of Grand Strand Catering, Chef Tom Mullally. Tom, it's always good to have you back.
How are you,
You know,
buddy?
I asked you for something, an hors d'oeuvre or something like that. It was really nice, and you've come up with it. I mean, tell us about what you come up with today, because this is awesome.
Awesome. This is a assorted fresh deviled egg assortment.
Okay.
And what I love about deviled eggs, you know, it's one of those things people either love or they hate them. I love them.
Yeah.
I hope you do as well.
I do.
And there's so many things you can put on them. You know, right here we have smoked salmon and pickled beets. Here's crab meat and capers. Here's grilled asparagus and roasted red and yellow pepper. Blackened shrimp with a little celery. This is a stone ground Dijon mustard with some pickled vegetables. This one here has candied bacon.
Oh, goodness.
Some more crab meat and salmon as well. But what I love about deviled eggs, you know, chefs nowadays, Bob, are coming up with some really neat ideas. They're putting Maine lobster on them, crab meat, shrimp, etc., grilled chicken. Sometimes I've done guacamole deviled eggs, topped with warm, crispy bacon, roasted sweet red pepper basil deviled eggs. I'm in an endless profession, I tell you.
Well, you know, and you do this so much because you do have your own catering company as well. And so, I mean, I always see, wherever event I am, you always see deviled eggs, but you don't see them this way. And you've come up with a perfect,
There you go.
perfect deal right there.
Yeah, my mother makes hers a little different than me, you know.
No, listen, it's always a pleasure.
All right, Bob.
I tell you what, Tom, you never cease to amaze me, okay? It's now been 14 years plus 15, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And I cannot thank you enough for being a guest chef on the show.
Thank you as well.
And folks, listen, that's our recipe for this week. Log on to Certified SC and see what's fresh on the menu. We'll be right back here again next week on another episode of The Sportsman's Table. We'll see you then.
To find out more information on supporting local South Carolina farmers and their products, visit CertifiedSC.com. It's a matter of taste.
South Carolina's Santee Cooper Country invites you to relax and get away from the pressures of everyday life from world-class fishing, golf, camping, or lakeside dining on traditional Southern cuisine. With over 450 miles of shoreline, Santee Cooper is an exciting challenge for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, offering unique outdoor adventures for the whole family. Santee Cooper Country. Discover the natural wonders of South Carolina's Great Lakes. To receive a free newsletter and e-news, just log on at santeecoopercountry.org.
Welcome to Upcountry, South Carolina. Discover the 6 counties in Upcountry, South Carolina that run from metropolitan cities with fine dining and cultural events to pristine natural beauty and all the adventure that goes with it. From hiking, rafting, to some of the best fishing in the Southeast. 6 counties, 1 state, a million opportunities. Upcountry, South Carolina. Perfectly seasoned. Southern Woods Plantation. The name itself conjures up images of a time gone by. A time of towering pines, mule-drawn wagons, and covey after covey of bobwhite quail. Southern Woods Plantation has been chosen as one of the top 6 hunting destinations in America. They offer great hunting, comfortable lodging, wonderful food, and world-class dogs. Southern Woods Plantation, where the past can still be experienced today.
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home.
Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine is being brought to you by these great partners. Chevrolet, the official vehicle of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine. By Lake Hartwell Country. The Land by the Blue Wall. By the South Carolina Agriculture Department. It's a matter of taste. By the Old 96th District of South Carolina. Come discover the unexpected wonders of South Carolina's 96th District. And by South Carolina Embroidery and Screen Printing. Your one stop for all your company's promotional needs.
Well, folks, welcome back to the show. As promised, we did our factory tour at Beretta USA this morning here in Gallatin, Tennessee. We're at the Nashville Gun Club in Logan, and Joe Caniff, he is the brand marketing manager here at Beretta out of Accokeek, Maryland. He's going to join us today to shoot some of these brand new shotguns. And my good friend John Caffey from up in Lake Norman, North Carolina, up outside of Charlotte, with Clay Shooting USA magazine and the Sporting Life magazine, and we're going to be the first to test these guns on a range. And I tell you what, they are some awesome guns. Logan, tell us what we're going to be shooting today.
Yeah, so thanks. So we're going to be shooting, you've got the Silver Pigeon 5. This is the brand new over and under from Italy. So we're very excited to have that out, Upland and Sporting Clays model. So you're going to shoot the Upland model today. Next, we've got the A300 in the Upland. So that's our brand new gun. That's the one you got to see being built this morning. Kind of unique, new engraving styles, new American-made wood. So that's very, very cool. I've got the new A300 Sporting, and this is our special edition gun. This is going to be a limited run of 500, but we're going to have it in this gold color. And of course, we're going to have a standard engraved Sporting, new American walnut stock, designed right here in the US. And then Joe, he has got our very, very popular, also brand new, this is the A400 Upland in the 28 gauge, which has been very, very popular, just a gorgeous gun. And we're going to get him out here and give him a roll and have a good time.
Oh man, well look, I can't wait to pop some caps for these things. I mean, what a beautiful place, the Nashville Gun Club. I mean, this is probably you guys' second home.
We're here a bunch.
You know, and you know, John, when we come back, well, this could be our place of resting here in Nashville as well. So with that, I'm ready to go shoot.
Let's go.
You're going to be first.
Let's do it.
All right, man.
Let's go. Well,
awesome, awesome, nice breaks. Put. Woo! That is a sweet shooting shotgun. Oh gosh.
well, what'd you think, Bob? You got to shoot the new Beretta Silver Pigeon 5.
Wow.
What do you think?
That is a classy shotgun. I mean to tell you. Listen, folks, and again, you know me, I'm going to tell you what I think, but I'm telling you, that is a sweet gun. Tell me a little bit about some of the features and, you know, just, I mean, all of our audience out there, I mean, it's just, it really feels good right out of the box. That's important to me.
Yeah, you pick this gun up and it just fits you so well. So this is the extension of the Silver Pigeon family that Beretta is so well known for. And up until recently, we've only made a Silver Pigeon 1 and 3, and we've really kind of lacked that upper price point, beautiful gun. And so that's what the Silver Pigeon 5, launched late last year, does. It's a grade 3 piece of wood, so you can just see the gorgeous, gorgeous character in the shiny finish that we have on this gun. It really pops and really brings it to the surface. And of course, we pair that with this deep floral engraving, and there's engraving all over this gun, so it's really, really a special piece. And this one you've got here is the Upland model, or the field model, and it has either a 28 or 30-inch barrel, your traditional brass bead, great stock dimension if you're going to be hunting upland with it. That narrow rib really gives you great sight picture. And of course, we have a sporting model as well if you're more inclined to shoot clays with it. But it's a great, great new family of guns from Beretta, and they're available now if you're interested in a very fancy, very nice gun, but with an incredible pedigree and quality.
Well, folks, joining me now is Joe Kniff. He is the product marketing manager with Beretta here. He's going to show us this beautiful 28 gauge. I got to tell you, Joe, you need to tell us about this because this is a piece of art.
Bob, it's not only just a piece of art, but it's functional art. You get to shoot birds with it and clay targets and have a great time and look good doing it. So this is the Beretta A400 Upland 28 gauge Magnum. So it's got a 3-inch chamber compared to a 2 3/4-inch chamber that most 28 gauge guns have. Not only just in 28 gauge, but you also can get it in 12 and 20 as well. So you have the versatility of a larger gun for shooting pheasants, but also this gun is great for shooting quail and pheasants as well, and on game preserves and so on. It also looks good on the range too.
Well, I'm going to pull some targets. Get behind it. Let's go. Let's
go.
do it. How do you want them, Joe? Report?
Yes, sir. Report pair to start off.
Okay.
Pull it.
Ooh, nicely done. Nicely done. Well, folks, we're at our next station here, and before we turn John loose on the range to plink some caps here, we're going to have Joe tell us about this model of A300. And I tell you what, you know, you are special, okay? You're going to get to fire this gun for the first time here. The public hasn't even seen it. Joe, tell us about this one.
Yeah, the public's going to see this gun when we release it in May of 2024. So this is our new A300 Ultima Upland. It's got distinctive engraving on the side of 2 pheasants flushing. But what's great about this gun, Bob and John, is that it has a Cerakote finish on the outside of the receiver and the barrel, making it resistant to corrosion and wear, as well as the elements out there. Plus, it has beautiful walnut furniture on it, and it's made right here in Tennessee.
Oh, it's one of the guns we saw being made at the factory. So,
exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. Go do your thing, okay? And then come back, we'll talk to you. All right, Logan, make it happen.
You too, John.
Well, folks, listen, this is our final shotgun of the afternoon, and we've showed you a lot of great firearms this afternoon, but I just got to shoot this one, and I got to have Logan explain it to you because I got blown away. Never have I done this before, especially on a shotgun. I don't even do it on pistols. Logan, tell us about this. I mean, this is fabulous.
Yeah, this is something new. This is something that's going to become the future of shotgunning, and this is why we're being so excited to show this to you today. So this is our A300, just like we've been shooting. This is in the hunting solid color. This is going to be designed for waterfowl hunting, general purpose use. But what's so unique about this gun, and what's going to be coming from Beretta more and more over the coming years, is the red dot footprint cut right in the back of this gun. You know, this is something that a red dot optic, or an optic in general, started off on rifles 50 years ago. Before that, it wasn't a thing. 10 years ago, pistol optics weren't a thing. Last year, shotgun optics weren't a thing. Today, and going forward, this is going to become the future of shotgunning. Maybe not for everybody, but for some shooters, it's really going to help them, particularly shooters who are new, who don't know how to lead a target properly. This is another point of reference that allows them to look downrange to the target and have a frame of reference to put that red dot in front of a clay or in front of a bird or on a turkey, as has been done for a couple of years now. And this just gives you the ability to mount that optic low along the bore axis. You keep your cheek weld on the gun, and you're going to be able to break targets that you normally wouldn't have been able to see the leads properly. This now gives you that ability. So it's something you're going to see in the A300 family starting this year on our brand new Snow Goose gun, and then this fall on the hunting solid guns.
Well, I will tell you, being a former military guy, it was now after my time. I didn't have optics on any of the M16s or any of that, and now all the military does.
Right.
And so I guess that's what spurned the idea here.
Correct, that's exactly right. It's to give the shooter a better ability to lead that target and to see that target. And at the end of the day, to bring home more birds or to break more targets in the field, a red dot's going to help you do that.
And it's awesome. I'm going to get to shoot it again, but we're going to let Logan demonstrate this thing because I got to tell you, folks, it is the neatest thing I have ever seen. Let's get on it.
Let's do it.
All right, man. Pull it. Ah.
Nicely done, Bob.
All right. Ah, man. Ah, this is exciting stuff. I got to try this again. Okay. Here we go. Pull it. Wow, wow, wow. If you could only see the red dot in there, folks, on this Trijicon sight on this A300, I'm telling you, it is absolutely dialed in. It's perfect, and it's a Beretta. That even makes it more special. Folks, that's our show this week from Beretta USA here in Gallatin, Tennessee. We've really enjoyed being and spending the whole day with Team Beretta. I got to thank all the folks on the factory floor who made our visit so special. I got to thank Logan Killam, and I also got to thank Joe Kniff for being a part of our show today. And John Caffey, from all the folks here at Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine to all of you in Gallatin, Tennessee. The outdoors is my passion. I want it to be yours too. We'll see you right back here again next week on another episode of Bob Redfern's Outdoor Magazine.